Okay, work continues on the floorboard paneling, as well as finishing up and putting all the final touches on the battery box. Okay, now I've got this first step of this one in. See, I've got it cut and I got it fit and I got my screws in here. Again, I'm screwing to this little lip that I welded on earlier right here. So that makes it a nice panel mount without screwing into the main rails. So you can see I got all my screws in. Two panels meet here real nicely. I've got to cut a little bit of this out. I'll probably cut it a little smaller than that so that I can actually access my parking brake. You can see the parking brake down in there. So I can get in there and adjust it without having to take the whole car apart. So I got a few more things to do. I've got to cut that hole out right there, and I've got to bend that front lip over about 5/8 of an inch. I'm going to put an up bend in that to be the end of my box. Okay, the two main floorboards are complete. You can see that I can get in here and access the emergency brake, no problem. Got all the holes cut, lined up with the bolt holes, and it's all screwed down. I bent this edge over right here. You can see it's got a 90-degree bend on it. This stiffens the end of the board up here. It also is going to be where I connect my false firewall, which will come up and be in front of all the wiring and all the tubes and everything else. And then there'll be a small piece over there as well. So right now, that's complete. Okay, I've been working out here for a while on my battery box. I went ahead and reinstalled the battery box. I did a little painting up here behind here. I'd scratched it up, so I kind of fixed that a little bit. I'm building this little support bracket that goes over the top. It's got a pretty good amount of tightness here. I mean, it keeps the battery from moving. I'm also going to have a little piece of foam across the back of the battery and get this really nice and shock resistant. This is some heavy-duty foam that will be stuck in between this bracket and the battery. So I've got some thumb screws on it. You can just screw it right into the firewall and then right into the strut member. So cables to make them fit. I got them so this is going to tie onto the factory battery cable right here on this lug. I'm going to make a little lug pouch for that. I put some tubing, some hard rubber tubing on the battery cable where it goes through the body and may make contact with the frame. I've done the same with the negative battery lead. It's got some spiral wrap on it, some hard spiral wrap wrapped in tape. So this is got the right bend to it. This should go straight in and bolt right up to chassis. Okay, I've been working out here for a while. I've got my negative battery cable here. It's got a little cap on it. It goes on here. Like so. Positive cable is exactly the same way. Looks pretty nice. That cable goes down through and out underneath down here into the body. The negative battery cable comes around the back side here, goes under the box, ties to this heavy-duty chassis ground right here. Okay. The little thumb screw holding it here. It's got some of this heavy-duty rubber weather stripping type stuff on here. I ordered that from McMaster Cars. They're high density. And there's another piece of rubber strip back here holding the battery off the firewall, so it's nice and steady and strong.